Okay, guys, we're live. How's everybody doing? This is Bobby Clue, Somerset-Pulaski County Chamber of Commerce, back at it again with another one of our virtual ribbon cutting series. I have got a treat for everyone today. We are at the fifth quarter with Melissa Irvin, and the fifth quarter may not be a well-known name yet in this town, but I'll tell you another name that you're going to know, the Coal Reserve.
Sure.
So the Coal Reserve was sold to Melissa within the last year, and it is now the fifth quarter. So we're out here at this lovely event venue, and Melissa, what I like to tell everybody is that the reason that we're doing these virtual ribbon cuttings is for the longest time, the world just wouldn't let us get together and do an in-person ribbon cutting. So we started doing these virtually because we didn't want to take a step back. We wanted to keep moving forward and promote our business community. And we started doing this virtually. And wow, it took off. So it started doing really well. And we've just kind of incorporated it in now to our everyday ribbon cutting. So we're going to do a live in-person ribbon cutting at about 12 o'clock today. But beforehand, I thought I would introduce everybody to Melissa and let her give us a tour of the fifth quarter. So Melissa, thank you for taking the time. So first question I have for you is this: why an event venue? How did we come here today? Why did you purchase the fifth quarter?
Well, once you see it, you'll understand. My sister and I are the owners. We're co-owners, and we wanted to do something together, but also own something. And we've worked in various avenues throughout our careers.
Now, you were a basketball
coach.
Mostly
basketball, right? And we wanted to get out and, do something together, but do it on our own. We have several family members that are involved, our parents, our brother, everybody's really involved in the process, but at the same time, we're managing it. And we started looking actually for a basketball gym. That was the common thing between us. But we've planned a lot in our lives. We've, traveled extensively and planned trips and planned events. So we actually found this by mistake. We saw the property was for sale. We came to see it because it does have additional acreage. And then we fell in love with it. Everything we saw after it really just did not compare. And the bonus was that it was in Somerset. Somerset is one of the most thriving areas in Kentucky. It's up and coming. And there's tons of visitors here every year. Sure. And it's beautiful. The people were wonderful, very accepting from the very beginning, and we just fell in love with the whole area. So it was automatic for us. Yeah.
Well, as far as event venues in this region of the state, there's nothing nicer than the fifth quarter. We've been out here for several events over the years. I've been here for weddings. I've been here for Christmas parties. I've been here. I saw Coach Cal out here one time at an event. It's a wonderful event space, and I know that you have you've really shined this place up. You've added things to it. You've not taken away any of the charm. You've added to its beauty, though. And maybe could we take a tour?
Absolutely, yes.
Could we go in? Well, guys, let's go take a tour, and we'll learn a little bit more about the fifth quarter. Maybe. So tell us where we're at now.
Well, every room has a name. They're all cities, and my sister and I, Connie Snyder, decided we wanted to name them cities that we love, that we travel to and have been a part of. And so we named every room throughout the venue and on the property a different city that we love.
What city are we in?
Well, so far, like I said, every room we go into will be a different city. This is the Charleston, one of my sister's favorite cities. But when we're showing people around, we like to mention that so they know which room they're in, and when they're booking as well.
Sure.
So they can book separate rooms, or they can book the entire venue.
Well, the lights and the chandelier and the decor in here, it really kind of sets the tone for everything that we're going to see today. It's beautiful. It's tastefully done, and this is the entranceway to the rest of the property. Here inside. So it's lovely, and please we're going to follow you.
Moving on.
Yeah, we'll just keep going. We'll go from the Charleston to...
And now we're entering the Savannah.
Oh, the Savannah.
Savannah is one of my favorite cities.
I love the gas lights.
And we do have a waterfall as well. Depending on what mood, what time of the day, people choose different options, obviously. But we can hold about approximately 200 people.
So
in this room.
there's approximately 200 people that this room can hold for an event of any sort.
Exactly.
Okay.
Banquets, weddings,
Full
reunions.
kitchen back there.
We have 2 full kitchens actually. We have a prep kitchen down here, and then we have a full chef's kitchen upstairs.
Holy cow!
And we
It's so
we
nice.
have restrooms on both levels. We do have an elevator as
Sure.
well that takes you to the 2nd floor.
Yeah, this is.
So a lot of space.
Well, it's beautiful. It's very functional, and I'm sure that if somebody who's watching today is looking to maybe host a Christmas party or an event this year or early next year, they can reach out to you and talk to you about how they'd like that set up, and you can probably work on that with them.
Yeah, absolutely. We provide all the chairs, all the tables. We do the entire setup ourselves. We can provide linens as well. So
you probably have a list of vendors too that if they need flowers or catering or whatever, they can work with you, or can they use their own people? And
they
bring
can
them
use
in?
their own people. We have an over vendor policy, so they can bring whomever they want. But we've got some great vendors here in Somerset that we've worked with already. I'd like to suggest those to our locals.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, let's go. Let's go take a look at the what's next.
Okay, so again, here's the prep kitchen on this level. We have another kitchen upstairs. We're going up the stairway to the Lexington.
So now this is where things, in my opinion, get fun. You've got all this hardwood, the paneling on the walls. This is the most beautiful stairway.
Thank you.
In Somerset. I love it.
We have a lot of photo shoots here.
Well, and it's very recognizable for anyone that's been out here. You know this stairway.
We have different areas in the Lexington. Obviously, a lot of course pictures with it being the Lexington, but we can break it up, or we can use the entire area.
You don't have to rent the entire venue. You could rent just this upstairs if you wanted to.
Yes.
Because this is probably a little bit more intimate for a party. You do have the bar, and you have access to a patio.
We do. We have 3 balconies on this level, the main balcony and then 2 side balconies. But then we also have meeting spaces, like this is a small meeting space here. We have a projector and a large screen. And then we have a full kitchen as well.
Sure.
We have a sitting area back here, which that is our Hall of Fame room. Restrooms. We do have the fireplace in here is made out of coal.
Yeah, that's, and that's probably a lot of the term, the coal reserve. You know, the Eicherts, when Frank built this place, he was in the coal business. So is there a waterfall?
There is. On the other side of this, it's built out of coal as well.
Yeah, there's a waterfall up here. It's just a spectacular venue. And there's the other kitchen.
Right.
So that's a massive kitchen. That's bigger than mine. It's really pretty. You've got this place really looking good.
But we have a lot. We have a lot of space, and we love having any type of event, whether it's a sweet 16 birthday party. We have a reunion coming up, retirement parties. We just love having people on the property.
Well, one thing we've talked about in the past too is that I think a lot of people might look at this and say, "Oh, well, I can't afford to have an event out there." You can. Melissa will work with you. There's affordable pricing options. You don't have to rent the entire facility. Obviously, it's going to cost more if you want everything. But if you just want to have a nice intimate gathering with 20 or 30 people, this 2nd floor is a very affordable option, and it's gorgeous. I love it.
And we want people to come to our property, so we want it to be affordable for any event. The more we're booked, the better for us and the better for the community. Sure. So we want people here.
Absolutely. Could we possibly look out on the patio?
Right. This is our main balcony on the top, straight out.
So I think you were telling me that you just had a wedding out here this past...
We had 2 this past weekend.
We had
one Saturday and one Sunday.
Wow, that is...
Absolutely beautiful wedding.
Well,
Yes.
it really is. I mean, if you look out here, this is right here. It's I'm sure that a lot of photo shoots occur down there with
Yes.
those beautiful trees and the pond. Sure, the carriage house
Right.
over here next to you. Could you tell us a little bit about the carriage house?
Suite and our groomsmen suite. It is beautiful. We want every bride to feel like it's their perfect
So,
day.
sorry guys, the grooms is nice, but the bridal suite is amazing.
Every tour, we go to the grooms first, and they're like, "Oh, this is nice," and then we get upstairs and they're like, "Oh, well, this
Yeah.
is beautiful."
Well, it's clear it's not about the groom
Right.
that day.
It
It's
is
about
the
the bride.
bride's
I
day.
learned that.
Right, but I mean, that's an option as well. It's all custom. What
You and
they can.
and just tell you what they're looking for, and you can work with them on making that vision happen.
Yes.
So, one of the things I always like to ask is how do we get a hold of you in the fifth quarter? Do you have phone numbers, Facebook, websites?
All social media. The majority of our clients right now are going through Facebook Messenger.
So if we go to the fifth quarter, we can find it?
Yeah. And then our phone number is 606-521-0118. That comes directly to me. So we take text messages, emails, sales at the fifth quarter,
Sure.
.info. So Instagram, Twitter, messaging,
Sure.
all of that, it comes straight to us.
Fantastic.
Right.
Well, I've always felt that this is a real special venue, and I want to thank you for, first of all, being a chamber member, and
Absolutely.
I want to thank you for investing in our community and seeing us as a place for you to plant some roots and,
Right.
and be a part of this community through this space. It was, for too long, it wasn't used. And I'm so glad to see it being used again. So, guys, this is one of the nicest spaces, not only in this area, but in this part of the state, in my opinion. So, I would encourage everybody to support these local businesses, especially around the holidays.
Right.
Come out and check this venue out, and just come out and look at it. If you're interested in a potential event, if you're a corporate retreat, anything that you can think of, it's quiet, it's beautiful out here, and we're off Highway 1247. Is
Right.
that where we're at, on Racetrack Road?
East Racetrack Road.
Yes,
Right.
so you can't miss them out here. But again, just wanted to thank everybody for tuning in. And Melissa, thank
Yes.
you for taking the time. What we're going to do now is we're going to go do a live in-person ribbon cutting. But thank you all so much for tuning in, and make sure to come out and check out the fifth quarter. So until next time, guys, we'll be back with more virtual ribbon cuttings. Stay tuned. Have a great day. Thank you.